This match is brought to you by Tomato Bar, Tiverton's well-established barroom in the heart of the town centre.
Well, come out, Nick. Come out. Oh, yeah, get it. Nick, to him. Nick, pass it. Go on, Nick. Go
Before or after the game, why not head to Tomato Bar in the heart of Tiverton? Located on William Street, the bar offers a range of soft and alcoholic beverages. Or why not pop in for a coffee, hot chocolate or cappuccino to unwind during the day? And if you're after a place to get your party started or to round off your weekend, don't forget to make Tomato your #1 destination.
Yes, yes. Turn. One out. Let's go. Love it, Barty.
after last season where we lost 6-2 at the Camrose. I think that was a amazing performance from us boys today out there. How did you see it, Colin?
Yeah, I think from our point of view, it was a great team performance. We did have a little chat about that result before the game started and put it into the lads' heads. So it was a good all-over team performance. We know what Basingstoke are like. They're a good technical passing side, and we just went out to try and stop them from playing.
And I think what was even more better, really good for us, isn't it? We went 1-0 down, Scott, and then we came back and showed a lot of character today, I thought.
Yeah, again we gave away what looked like a bit of a soft penalty, to be fair. So when they scored it, it was a bit of a blow to us. But the boys just bounced straight back, went up the other end, and scored straight away, which was really important. So we were right back in the game, and the Reds went down for too long, and like I said, that set us up then to go on and win the game.
And I think it was a great River Allen corner that come over to Jordan Rogers, and it was nice to see Jordan Scott back on the score sheet after that horrific injury last season.
Yeah, there's no doubt Jordan's technically, physically, a hell of a specimen. Do you know what I mean? He's so strong. He bullies defenders. Got 2 great feet. I still think he could be a lot fitter. I don't know if he thinks he's totally fit, but I think if he was real fit, he could definitely go and play higher. But yeah, he's played well a game today and scored a great header from, like you say, a great cross.
And Landricum, we're not talking about Levi Landricum here, are we? To get Tivy 2-1 in front, which shows a lot of character. Us coming from behind to go 2-1 in front. It was Michael Landricum, another good header, Colin, by River Allen cross again, and Michael's there at the back post to knock it in for us.
Yeah. I mean, obviously Mike's he's notched up a couple now, and not as good as he's won earlier in the season, but you know, it's just nice to see that we're scoring goals from all over the pitch now, and you know, we're not just relying on Levi like we have in previous seasons, but then obviously Levi always pops up and he scores another wonder goal today.
And I mentioned for Tommy Bath, I know Scott, you had him, didn't you, at Willand, and probably instrumental to bringing him to the club here. One of your lads, wasn't it, when you was manager there? A big shout out for Tommy Bath, because I thought he didn't panic, did he, when he was through for that third goal, when he missed the first one and then put it away.
Yeah, he's scored some vital goals for us over the last 2 or 3 years, and he seems to be getting better and better. Still think physically he can be a bit stronger out there playing against some of these Southern League defenders. He still needs to add that to his game, but he's got all the attributes. He's 6 foot something. He's 6'2" or 6'3". He just needs to, if he can work on his physical side of his game, then I think he'd be a hell of a centre forward.
And I think some of those flick-ons and that, and as you say, we've seen some good goals, haven't we, over the times. He'll always be a hero for us Tiverton fans, obviously against Taunton when we put him away in the playoff, and then we went to Salisbury and he scored again. So I think he's having another good season, isn't he, with us?
Yeah, he's doing superb. Like I say, he's 6'2", whatever it is, but he can run as well. And if he concentrates on running in behind, he can be a defender's nightmare. So. He keep running in behind. He gets chances in the box. He usually takes one out of every 2. So yeah, he's doing really well, and long may it continue.
And we thought as well, Colin, didn't we? I was chatting to you the other day, and we were saying actually Barfield, although everyone thinks he's 6'2", 6'3", or whatever he is, he's quite tall, isn't he? He's actually quite nifty on the floor, isn't he, with his footwork?
Yeah, he's got good feet, and technically you can't fault the lad. But as you know, as Scott said, he's still quite young. He's still developing, and if he can bring that physical side of his game into it, then you know he could play at a high level.
And we can't stop by finishing off, can we? I was just saying to both of you lads about River Allen with that pass through to Levi. You can't keep Levi out, can you? Even if his brother scores, Levi's going to get one. You wouldn't have put money against Levi getting that goal, would you? What a pass and what a goal! Yeah,
it's just cracking. I mean, you know, for fans to come down and pay money to come in to watch these games, that is just worth the entrance fee itself. You know, you've got a brilliantly technical player in the middle of the park in the River, and you know, Levi knows now that when the River's on the ball, he's going to find him. And yeah, it's just like a little trademark goal for Levi at the moment. He sees keepers off the line and lobs them, and you know, 9 times out of 10 he's finding the back of the net with them. But yeah, it's just a pleasure to have River in the team, and he's pulling the strings at the moment, and it just bodes well for us going forward.
And just to build up as well, it'd be nice to get a few fans in for next week for the 3rd round of the qualifying of the FA Cup. Scott, again, you had a great run at Willand, didn't you? I think went out to Gosport, right? I think was that the 4th round qualifying? I think it was. Had a great run, and Tivy have been crying out for a good run in the competition. So just how do you see next Saturday going? Hopefully get a good crowd in.
Yeah, no, it's fingers crossed. Like we can repeat what we've done a few years ago at Willand and get to the 4th round. It's so important for non-league football teams to have a good cut run because of the money in there. But we know we've got a really tough game, Metropolitan beat Taunton today 4-1, and they had 10 men for I don't know how long, but we hear they had a player sent off, which bodes well for us. But it will be a tough game next week. Martin went up to Needham to watch the replay, which was like a 6-hour drive, so full credit to him, and he's picked up a few bits and pieces on him which should stand us in good stead next week. But it's a 50-50 game. Whoever performs on the day will go through. But we've been quite lucky with the draws. We've had some good draws, which is what you need. I don't think many teams continually go through when they're having tough draws. You need good draws, and we've had that so far. So we've got another home draw, so we need to make the most of it.
Brilliant. That's it from us here at Ladysmith. An excellent 4-1 win against Basingstoke Town. We go forward. We've got Tuesday night. We've got Barnstable at home in the Southern League Cup, and then on to the big one game at a time, chaps. But I think we're all looking forward to it. Thank you very much, Scott. Thank you, Colin. Much appreciated, lads. Thank you.
Thanks for all the support that we've had over the last couple of weeks. Just if you can get down to watch the FA Cup game and give us some support, the lads deserve it. We're putting in some real good performances, and we've got some really good players on the show. So if you can make it, then we really appreciate your support.